Show me the money.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. This is Chris Wyatt in central Pennsylvania. The South African government has announced the national and provincial elections taking place in 2024, the much anticipated time when perhaps the African National Congress will fall below 50% in the national polls. Well, this election will be May 29th of 2024, just over 3 months from today. Now, there's a big question that no analyst, no news agency, no reporter whatsoever seems to be asking in South Africa. And basically, that is, where is the money coming from?
Show me the money!
Now, a few social media commenters have intimated that they think the money's coming from Iran. We don't know where the money's coming from, but take a look at some of these headlines over the past couple of years. On the 13th of January, 2020, in the Pretoria Record, the deputy president of the ANC now, Paul Mashatile, said, late ANC salaries are not my problem. On the 24th of July, 2021, City Press said the ANC's 18 million rand salary bill is not sustainable. They can't pay it. On the 12th of September, 2021, City Press broke ANC starts paying workers after 3 months of not paying their salaries. On the 2nd of August, 2022, the Africa Report outside of South Africa, this is a publication by Jeune Afrique, says, South Africa, who is to blame for cash-strapped ANC? You see a pattern here? A political party that has no money. On the 30th of July, 2022, the Daily Maverick said the ANC hasn't paid June salaries. Now angry staff want national conference postponed. On the 9th of February, 2023, News 24 reported that the ANC is finally able to pay off staff salaries with finances, and they're on the road to recovery. This, according to Gwen Aramakopa. On the 25th of November, 2023, reported by ENCA, the ANC is ordered to pay Bezuidenhout almost 150 million rand. On the 4th of December, the sheriff went to Luthuli House, the headquarters of the ruling African National Congress in Johannesburg, to inventory their assets for seizure because they had failed to pay the 102 million rand plus another 52 million in interest from 2019. The sheriff inventoried microwaves, laptops, and a water cooler. So the sheriff of the High Court, who descended on the ANC headquarters in search of assets. On the 4th of December, 2023, the Independent Line also reported that the sheriff rocks up at ANC's Luthuli House, but fails to seize furniture. Also on the 4th, City Press ran the story, sheriff visits ANC headquarters, Luthuli House, to attach assets. A Ford Ranger worth 100,000 rand, TVs, computer, desk, and wall decorations are listed in a notice of attachment from the sheriff. On the 5th of December, the ANC went to the Constitutional Court to stop the attachment of its assets. What does the Constitutional Court have to do with an entity's bankruptcy? Nothing. It's not an issue for the Constitutional Court. Now, the spokesperson for the ANC said the sheriff's visit the previous day was to create a spectacle. No, it was inventory assets for a deadbeat client who failed to pay their bills. Magically, on the 22nd of December, 2023, ENCA reported that the ANC and Bezuidenhout reached a settlement in that debt. On the 12th of January of 2024, News 24 reported the ANC's 112th birthday bash. Monkonyane says the party is ready to host 43,000 supporters. Now, it's interesting. The ANC owed Bezuidenhout 102 million rand from 2019 for campaign posters and events. They refused to pay. In fact, they appealed court judgments over and over again until December of 2023, 4 years later. Interest alone on this debt was an additional 52 million, which purportedly was never paid, just the 102 million. Now, according to press reports, ANC also spent 20 million rand for its 112th birthday bash in Nelspruit in January of this year. Now, how does a political party who the sheriff reported had only $5,000 in its bank accounts in November of 2023 suddenly amass 6.3 million to pay off a debt that is 4 years old and somehow negotiates out not paying the interest? So the vendor got money worth far less than what they spent to buy these assets for the ANC in 2019. Then they come up with another 1 million plus for a grand party celebration in Umbombela Stadium in Nelspruit just days later. So I think Jerry Maguire had it right. Show me the money. Why are journalists in South Africa not pursuing this story? This is a story that's being buried by the legacy media in South Africa. Where did the ANC get its money? How is it flush with cash to pay off a debt that it refused to pay for 4 years until the court came to seize its assets and then magically got money? Now, we heard Ramon Kabanak from Morning Shot say that he thinks it's coming from Tehran. That's as plausible as any other argument. Is it coming from the likes of Bell Pottinger or coming from white monopoly capital? Where is the ANC getting this money? And here's a question. This money, which is donation to political party, must be reported to the Independent Electoral Commission. Why have we not seen any forthcoming news from the IEC about the ANC suddenly being flush with cash or reporting where its money's coming from? Something corrupt is happening here. Something untoward is happening here. And journalists are asleep at the wheel in South Africa. They refuse to investigate this. It's time for journalists in South Africa to step forward and say, show me the money. Show me the money. Where's the money, ANC? Where's it coming from? Interesting that journalists aren't asking this question about the finance of the ANC, a party that in November, the end of November 2023, had less than $5,000 to its name. A party at 112 years old, less than $5,000. There are independent candidates running in America who've raised more money on that on their own. But this is the venerable ANC. And magically, they can pay off 102 million rand in late December and then host a big party, which costs them another 20 million rand. And now they're campaigning. Posters are going up. Signs are appearing all over South Africa. Somebody's paying for this. And we don't know who, because there's no transparency. And there's no interest in the corrupt media to actually ask this question, where's the money coming from? Show me the money. You should ask this question. This should be on everybody's lips. Where is the ANC getting all this money? Other parties declare the donations to their party. The ANC, which had no money 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, suddenly has all the money in the world. Do you smell a rat? I know I do. Be sure to hit the like button and join us as a subscriber right here on the program, folks. We appreciate your support. God bless and have a good day. And once again, as Jerry Maguire said, show me the money. Cheers, folks.
I love black people. I love black people.